Hey YouTube, this is Gawley. I just got top 8 at the Morgantown, West Virginia regional. It was my first regional top 8 in 8 years, so I was pretty happy about that. So I'm just going to get right into it. I played pure RYZEAL, and I liked Mitsu and Fiendsmith, but I just wanted something simple where I could resolve my RYZEAL cards with crossout designator and just kind of get there with the engine and a lot of hand traps. So I'll get right into the profile here. So we'll start out with the RYZEAL engine, nothing to see here, all standard. 3 bonfire. I think this is standard now too, but 2 cross is nice because your duo drive doesn't have to resolve. And then you got the pots. If I played a 41st and 40th card, I would have probably played a 3rd Desires, but this worked out pretty well for me. And then we got the non-engine spell cards. We got 2 Metaltronus and Talents and the crossout package. This was a 3rd Metaltronus, but I decided to play this for a crossout target essentially, but it did come up the hand rip when I'd going first. But Metaltronus was insane, going second into any RYZEAL match I played that day, so that was pretty neat. And then as far as hand traps go, these are the only 2 1-ofs. The rest were 3 ofs, 3 Valor, 3 Ash, 3 Fua, and 3 Imperm. Technically, you don't need Droll in the main. Like, you don't lose to it unless you start with a Pot or Desires or Bonfire. So if I was going to cut a card, it would be Droll and maybe play a second Nib or something else. But Nib was okay. I sided a second, so I had more for when I needed it going second. And then as far as the side and extra deck goes, pretty standard. These 6 cards are pretty standard. And then we got the 1 of XYZs. So the only thing that I'd say is maybe cuttable here is Baguska or Tornado Dragon. But Baguska actually came up when I got Fuost when I went first. So this actually won me the game. So going forward, I would probably keep this over like a Rhapsody or something else. Even though your turn 1 play now is Detonator Dweller instead of Baguska. And then the 15th XYZ Haggard Lizard is a Link, the honorary XYZ. And then we got the side deck. We got Soul Drain. This card's really good versus all graveyard decks going first, so I decided to play it. It's one of the reasons to play Pure.
It screws Malice too.
Yeah, it really does. And then we got the 6 Chummies in the side and the Lancia. So this is really good blind if they scoop into your Detonator Dweller board, which happened to me round 8. He didn't even activate a card. And then I sided this in. I opened this and Fua, and I waited to chain this to an Engraver Grave Effect, and I already resolved Fua. So it was just GG at that point. I started with like 9 cards in my hand.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So that's the deck. I really like Pure. It's pretty easy. You know, you just resolve, duo drive, and cross out, and pray that it gets you there with Dweller. It's pretty neat. So there was 129 people at the regional. I got 8th place, and I went 6-2, which is a weird top 8 record. But my losses were round 3 to someone that bubbled, and round 7 to a guy who got 2nd place. So my tiebreakers kind of carried me, and I won round 8, so that helped, and that got me there. So yeah, that's it for the profile. Shout out to Zayd Slater for the YouTube channel that this is going on, and Seth Lynch for recording. Thank you guys. And yep, have a good rest of your day. Thank you.
The man, the myth, the legend.